Hello, welcome back to my channel. I know some of you probably are like, we're the actual blank of the reactions. We don't care about this kind of stuff. I do also really enjoy doing these types of videos, although I know they're definitely not that helpful, definitely not that informative, but just me talking about stuff that I really enjoyed, because I really am into, so much stuff. Obviously, like, I love K-pop, don't get me wrong, but I'm into anime and I'm into video games and dramas and all this other stuff too. So I am going to be talking about an anime that I just finished last night, Jujutsu Kaisen, and I feel like it's getting a lot of love, it's getting a lot of good reviews, and it's getting a lot of hype, and as it should, because this thing is freaking phenomenal. So if you have not heard about Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm going to read the little synopsis that's here on Crunchyroll, just so you kind of know what it's about. It's so good though. Okay, so itsJanay, right? He's a boy. He has a lot of physical strength. He lives a normal life, but he does try to save a classmate, right? Who's been attacked by curses. So right off the bat, you can already tell there's some curses. There's some supernatural stuff going on. He eats a finger of Sukuna, taking the curse into his own soul. So from then on, he shares one body with this demon named Sukuna, and he's guided by the most powerful of sorcerers, Gojo, which I'm gonna get to him because and each story is admitted into the school, which is basically like for sorcerers, for people who specialize in this type of thing, to fight curses. He begins basically like his journey, even though he has this curse inside of him, he's like, I am going to fight curses. I have this power. I want to use it to fight curses. I think one of the things that stuck out to me immediately when I started watching this anime was the beautiful animation. Like, Mappa, y'all are doing your thing with this because it looks so good. The animation is gorgeous. The music fits so well. Like, they snapped. The characters are so well written. And I know that obviously has a lot to do with the main author, which, let me put some respect on his name real quick. The main author, okay, I'm gonna butcher his name. Akutami. I hope I'm saying that right. He had to do with these characters because they're so lovable. Like, every single character, even the villains. And I know that sounds crazy, sounds a little crazy, but it's true. If you like Naruto, if you like Bleach, I saw some people, I have not seen Hunter x Hunter. I watched like 1-2 episodes years and years ago. I don't even remember like anything about it though, so I have not seen it, but I did see people in the comments saying that if you also like that, then you probably would like this too. But if you like any of those type of shows, I definitely 110% recommend this anime. Even though I know it's getting a lot of hype and you might be like, I ain't watching that, just give it a try, because it might really surprise you. I know it surprised me. Like, I know it's so bad, but when I start stuff out, I'm like, all right, we'll just see. Like, it's probably not going to be that good, but my mind is blown. I started it months and months ago. I was on an anime streak at that time, and I was honestly watching really good animes. Like, I was lucking out. I watched The Promised Neverland and 𝘪𝘪𝘵, and then I watched this as well. So I was honestly on a roll. Like, I was blessed. And then I think I watched a couple episodes, but then I got obsessed with something else, as I do. I just kind of, that's just how I do. And then last night, or I kept seeing edits and stuff, and then last night I was like, I need to finish this anime because something's telling me I need to finish it. I'm so glad that I did, because oh my gosh, it's so good. But I definitely recommend it if you are into that, like, because the fighting scenes are freaking amazing. Like, I kept getting chills. Like, they're so good. The music, like I said, comes in at the right time, and it's just like the flow, the character development. It sprinkles in humor, but it sprinkles in serious stuff, and it sprinkles in just everything that you need in life. It's like a full meal. You have all of the food groups that you need. Like, you are not left hungry. You're satisfied. Like, your craving for anime is satisfied. That's the best way for me to put it. Like, it has everything that you would need. And speaking of characters though, of course, one of the first things that I noticed was, as we all noticed, was like how freaking gorgeous every single character is. But like, Gojo, sir, you snap. And it's crazy because he really gave me Kakashi vibes. And if you don't know, Kakashi is my favorite Naruto character. He's literally been on my wall. I have a poster from on my wall. He's been on my wall for like 10 years because, like, he's so wholesome. Like, you can't deny Kakashi's wholesomeness, right? I am gonna be talking about a little bit of spoilers from here on out. Go watch it if you have not checked it out. Like, at least watch one episode and just see how you like it. Like, It's yeah, you're in for a treat. I think right off the bat, Gojo kind of gave me the same vibes, and not as far as like personality, because like they are pretty different. If you've seen Naruto, you've seen Jujutsu Kaisen, they're pretty different, but just in the fact like they have the same like demeanor in how they care for their team, and that is one thing that I really love about Gojo, is that he is there for his people. But okay, spoilers, a little bit more about Gojo. Like, he's the strongest sorcerer, and it's so funny the way he goes about it, because he's like, yeah, I'm strong. Like, that's a big difference too, because like Kakashi, I feel like would never be like, I'm the strongest ninja, but Gojo's like, yeah, I'm strong, there's no denying it. And it's so interesting to see how I'll see people comment it. A lot of people were commenting about how like a lot of times the main character needs plot armor, but the villains need plot armor from Gojo in this series, because literally he could just kill anybody. Like, he's that strong. It's so funny. Yeah, I'm excited to see more of Gojo and how he kind of fights and stuff like that, because oh my gosh, he's so just like, he's so strong, but he's so bad, eh? It was all fun and games until you took down that blindfold, because I know, for those of you that, like me, that hadn't read the manga before this, I was shook, because I thought he was amazing before he took off the mask, but after he took off that mask, oh yeah, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. Another character that I just absolutely love, like I said, I really do like all the characters. All the characters are really likable, which is super rare for me. There's usually like one or two that I'm just kind of like, eh, but all the characters actually are really likable. But someone that actually stuck out to me is Inumaki, the one that uses his cursed speech. Before, it was so weird. It's like the episode where he really started using it a lot. I was like, okay, I don't know, he's kind of doing something to me, I don't know, because before that I was like, okay, he's cool, but he's like quiet, you know, like he cool. But I think as he started to use his cursed speech more, I'm starting to like him more, and like I think he's honestly one of my faves now. Him and Gojo, of course. He really does have a special place in my heart. But yeah, the music, phenomenal. The way that they throw the music in, it's so good. It gets you so hyped for the fight scenes, which the fighting is so great. Like I said, kept getting chills throughout so many of the fighting sequences, because it's just done so well. Like I said, the music comes in at a perfect time. The way that they set up the shots, the way that they set up like another like person appearing, it's so good. The voice acting is absolutely incredible. Sukuna's voice actor, round of applause for him, because let me put some respect on his name too, because I don't know the voice actor's name, but let me put some respect on it. I know that he's done other stuff. Oh, no, not for the English dub. Oh, yes. Okay. Junichi Suwabe. Yeah. Sir, you deserve a raise, because he's so good. Perfect voice for Sukuna. Also brings me back to how the writing and stuff is so good that the main villain, Sukuna, right? He's the main villain in this, basically. He is also likable, even though he's evil. There's literally a situation where Itadori is asking him for help, and he's literally laughing at him and like, no, I'm not gonna help you. And so it's so interesting, because he's still a likable character even though he's evil. And I'm like, how does that work? How do you achieve that? I mean, great writing, right? Great writing. I saw a comment that said Itadori is a great character and he's an awesome main protagonist, and to have a great main protagonist, you have to have a wonderful villain. And I'm like, goodness gracious, they've done both so well, because I enjoy all the scenes with Sukuna. I mean, all of the scenes with him, even though I know he's an evil person, it's just like, I really look forward to it. I really look forward to his dynamic with Itadori and how he kind of goes about this. It's just such an interesting take, because yeah, it's not like he's like, even though he's inside of him, he's not like, oh yeah, I'll help you just because I'm inside of you. Like, he's like, no, he literally, Itadori is asking him to save his friend, and he's like, no, which is so sad that his friend died. Oh my gosh, that was so sad. A lot of heartbreak. There's a lot of heartbreak. This is definitely not like a fluff anime, I will say. There's some sad stuff. There's some deep stuff. This is not a profound video or anything. I'm not dropping that much knowledge on you. I haven't really said anything that's not already known, but I just want to get on here and talk about this anime because I can't stop thinking about it. It is everything that I've needed in an anime. Like, everything that I could have asked for, they've done. I don't think I have any complaints about stuff that like I wish could have been different, because honestly it's amazing. Like, it's the right balance of, like I said, emotional. I don't know where my camera cut off, but I tried to do it in under 10 minutes. It didn't work because I got so much to say. But basically I was saying they really balance everything really well. Like the emotional stuff, I mean the flashbacks, the humor, the character development, like they balance everything so well. I mean, there's characters who like low-key be beefing, but then they're like, yo, we gotta team up to defeat this this curse real quick, or this monster. And it's just, everything's just done so well. I've been literally obsessed. I've been obsessed to the point where like I've watched where I read the manga because I needed to know what happened next. And so that's also interesting too, because okay, more spoilers. If you have not read the manga and you don't want to know what happens, I would stop this now. But if you are leaving, please let me know who your favorite character is, because mine at the moment is Gojo, but low-key also Inumaki. For those of you that have read the manga and you don't mind sticking around for a little bit longer, I wanted to say that I saw comments that people were like, yo, the Shibuya arc is like so emotional, the Shibuya arc is like so sad, like y'all, I don't even, like, I'm not ready. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, as I was reading, I'm like, what's gonna happen? Like, people are about to be dying, it's about to be so sad. And I was like anticipating, like waiting for it, and I see why people said that. It's pretty sad. It's a lot that goes down. But honestly, I cannot wait for it to be animated because it's so good. Like, all of the stuff. I mean, it is unfortunate. The blonde hair guy, which I forgot his name. Imami. I forgot his name. I'm gonna put a picture of him on the screen. But blonde hair guy, yeah, that was really sad. And the girl. I'm also gonna put a picture on the screen because my brain, hold on. Oh yeah, Nubara. I don't know if she's dead or not. I honestly think she's probably alive, which is good, but yeah, I don't know. There he is, Inumaki, love him. What's his name? Oh yeah, Nanami. So freaking sad. Honestly, I was like, no. And that's so crazy that he was literally killed by the same person that almost killed him before. So sad. It's so sad. But oh my gosh, like what's his name gonna do? He finds out that his dad is a freaking, it's just, there's so much that's about to happen. But I'm so freaking excited. I don't know when season 2 is coming out, but I am ready and just, I'm so over the moon with this anime. Some people may feel like it's overrated, I'm not sure. And honestly, I'm not that hard to impress. Like, I don't have super high standards when it comes to anime, but I just know that like I absolutely love this one. So yeah, thank you so much. Like I said, for spending time in this video. I don't think I made it quite under 10 minutes today, but it's okay. We're only a few minutes over, so yeah, thank you so much for spending time in this video. Like I said, please let me know your favorite character and what you thought about the anime. Was there anything that you wish could have been different? Were you annoyed with some stuff? Do you feel like it's wonderful? Do you feel like it's not wonderful? Honestly, I am all for it. Although I love it, I would love to hear you guys' opinion as well, or those of you that have watched it, or, you know, yeah, just let me know.